This is the Babyliss trimmer on the hitter or the Evo. So let's begin. Let's focus on when you take your trimmer apart or your trimmer out of the box. It's going to come assembled. You unscrew this screw. The spring comes out. These come out. The stock cam comes out. And then you're left with your cutter blade that has these two metal pieces that are on this blade guide. Okay, you don't want to turn it over like this without holding it, because what will happen is it'll fall out and it's a pain in the ass. So for demonstration, this is how it's supposed to look. This will come right out, so just be careful. If it does, screenshot this. This is how you're supposed to have it placed. All right, so you're going to take everything apart and you're going to have everything like this. You're going to discard all that. So we're going to keep the blade screws that go into here to help zero gap this. We're going to use this if you want to zero gap. So we're going to start by, I assemble this upside down until I hear it click in the channel. Once it's like this, I'll flip it over. All right, so now it's in there, and now it's moving around. You see? Boom. Now I put it down like so. Perfect. Now you're going to get what you got in the mail. You're going to have your cam, your base, your screws for your blade, and your base screws that go into here. These two uppermost parts. All right? So what you're going to do, so we took everything off the hitter. Now what we're going to do is first we're going to put our base on. All right, we're going to put on like so. Just like this. See that angle? Needs to look just like that. Hold it like this. We're going to put our flathead screws. We're going to tighten this until snug. Now we snug all the way down until tight. Boom. That's not going nowhere. Now you have your Babyliss cam right here. I'm going to put it right on top of these two holes right here. Like so. And then what you're going to do, you're going to take your two gold screws. What comes with your Babyliss tool, if you don't have one, it's fine. Allen key will work. Then I drop one. Just tighten until a little snug, that's it. Then the other one, just tighten until snug. Boom. Now it's on there, and now what you're left to do is zero gap it. Now it'll move up and down in those little channels, and then this is what you're going to use to tighten this cutting blade from moving. So once you're happy with what gap you have, put it on the mat and you tighten it. But just so you know, all Babyliss blades, they come with a little tolerance shift. So if we tighten this down all the way, let's say it's completely flush, we have it how we like it, Babyliss always has just a little shift. So keep that in mind when you're zero gapping. You're going to be somewhere right in the middle, but just keep adjusting. You'll get there. You can use your tool while it's on the clipper if you want. So we have our base. Boom. So we already have this one zero gapped. This one I already did. It's the deep tooth. And now what we're going to do, we're going to put it on just to speed things up, because it takes me a long time to zero gap something. We got to get it right. So now we'll take our Phillips head screws, get our screwdriver, we'll get it in like so. All right, we'll take the next one. Don't worry about stripping these. They're form molded. It's not 3D printed. These molds were made and the threads were put in there from the factory. So now you'll notice that these screws I provide, they go right into that channel ever so perfectly. They just fall right in there. And then what you'll do is you'll put your grease, you'll put your lube. There it is. This will be the same application for the Evo. It'll just be on the Evo. There it is.